Another lady who also had a son there, Ken Shuey, remember that name, Jack? And she saw them, and she was scared to death because she thought, you know, she had a son there, and my mother didn't think anything of it. And then she got called 5 minutes later, and then I was gone. I had just gone back to Creighton after Christmas break because it was the end of January, and so they had to call me. And whereas Thanksgiving, you know, I was obviously home when my sister died, and so I'm not even sure. I think my mom called my brother, my older brother, and then they went home, and then my dad came home from work, and I think that's when he was told. And I think this was a Monday because I got back to Creighton from Dubuque on Sunday, and I got the call on Monday night. And I remember it was the days before you had a phone in your room and you get, you know, on the intercom, Judy, you have a call on line something. And I was going to go out, and I said, oh, this must be the love of my life. It was my older brother, Jim, my only brother at that point. And he said, this is Jim. And I said, Jim who? And he said, Jim, your brother. I said, I don't want to talk to you, because I knew what it was. And I was right, you know. You know, like I said, he was the baby of the family.
He'd blow up once in a while.
Yeah, yeah, he probably would have a little
Especially
Irish
this car
temper.
wouldn't start.
Smart as a whip, huh? Yeah, he was as smart as a whip, but actually worked in a gas station. He, you know, he was one of these kids that just wasn't going to go to college, you know. And of course, at that time, not everybody went to college, you know, but really smart. Everything was covered but his face, because we had to wait about 2 weeks for his remains, and his face was orange tinged. So we were the only ones that, only the very immediate family saw them. We did not have the casket open. And I remember my grandmother came to the wake and disappointed that she didn't get to see Michael, and she just said my sister was lonely and needed, you know, wanted somebody else with her. And I've never gotten over that. And it's the only time I ever cry when I talk about this, because I can handle it, but it just, I still see her standing there, you know, little old lady.